Oh my god.
He's a psychopath, literally, like...
No,
not right in the head.
What are we watching today?
Good evening. We are watching Reservoir Dogs, which is the second video of our Patreon poll for this month.
Yes.
Now, I've seen a lot of Tarantino films. This is one of the ones that I haven't seen. I haven't seen this one and Jackie Brown. Now, whoa, you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs? Woo! That was Sean when I told him that I hadn't seen it. Now I have seen.
It is one of his first ones,
clips,
isn't it?
So I've seen the scene. I think where he gets his ear. Someone gets their.
Sorry, I just had to sneeze.
Alright, start again.
Okay, you've seen what?
I've seen the one where he gets his ear cut off. The clip.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that is this movie.
I've seen the clip where he gets his ear cut off. But am I right in saying that this is his first feature-length film?
It is.
Yeah.
I think he did. He tried to do like I actually watched an interview where he said he tried to write a short film, and that turned into a feature, and he filmed it, and he said it was trash and never released.
Okay.
This was like when he was just a kid. Like
I've seen the Kill Bill films, which I love. You haven't seen. I've seen Django Unchained, Death Proof, which is awesome. Pulp Fiction, obviously, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, etc. But I'm just eager to see what his first film is.
You haven't seen Hateful Eight either.
No.
So
that makes 3 because I haven't seen Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
This one or Hateful Eight. I'm just eager to see how he starts off with his filmmaking. I know he's in this one as well. He's in most of his films.
Yeah, it has a little cameo, doesn't it?
Yeah, but this has got some good actors in it. Some really good actors.
What I love about this is that they're called, like, they have code names, like Mr. White, Mr. Pink.
So Harvey Keitel, Steve Buscemi's in it, Michael Madsen. Yeah, there's some good actors in it. So I'm hoping for a cool narrative with some well-acted scenes. He is a really good writer as well as a director.
Especially in terms of dialogue.
Yeah, that's what it is. He can handle multiple character interactions well, can't he? So
yeah.
We'll see. I have no idea why it's called Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. Do you have any idea what the film's about?
So I think it's about gangsters and they think there's a mole and they're trying to find out which one is the mole.
Okay.
Maybe Reservoir Dogs is the name of their gang.
If I'm completely honest,
maybe
I can't remember what the Reservoir Dogs mean.
And they're called the Reservoir Dogs. Maybe they go to a reservoir and hang out with their dogs.
With all their dogs. Little day out.
Anyway, it says let's go to work on the back, Sean. Let's go to work.
Reservoir Dog. So French accent, right? Reservoir.
You know French with your stupid moustache.
Hey, it's not a moustache, it's a goatee. Alright? Let's watch it.
You don't care they're counting on your tips to live? You know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin playing just for waiters.
I love the dialogue, so engaging, but it's about...
It's just fluid, isn't it? It's organic. It's like
show me a piece of paper that says the government shouldn't do that, I'll sign it.
You're hurt real fucking bad. But you ain't dying. I'm gonna die. I was scaring the shit out of me, Larry. I'm gonna die, I know it.
Man, what the hell? This is took a turn already.
Yeah.
Stop banging your head. You're gonna bang your fucking hole in the floor.
Hell, I'll tighten that.
You don't want to hurt the fucking floor, do you?
Ah!
I can't take you to a hospital. Fuck jail, man! You don't have to take me in. Just strap me up to the front. Strap me on the sidewalk. I'll take care of myself. I won't tell him anything. I won't tell him anything.
Just didn't want to turn into a hospital, yeah, because obviously they'll talk at the crime.
Yeah.
Look in my eyes. But it takes days to die from your wound. Time is on your side.
Is that a fucking setup or what?
So they were. So it was a setup.
The alarm went off, okay? When an alarm goes off, you got an average of 4 minutes response time. Unless a patrol car is cruising that street at that particular moment, you got 4 minutes before they can realistically respond. And in 1 minute, there were 17 blue boys out there, all the way up a bear, all the way
still
exactly
just
what
like,
the fuck they were doing.
On the floor.
How did you get out? I shot my way out. Everybody started shooting, so I blasted my way out of there. Fuck out of the way!
Oh, did he drop his money? Whoa.
GTA.
Whoa! That is terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck was Joe thinking? Can't work with a guy like that. We're awful goddamn lucky he didn't tag us when he shut the place up. I came this close to taking his ass out myself.
This is like just a natural conversation. Makes you feel like you're part of the conversation. You're in the room with them,
Yeah.
observing.
Hello, I'm over here.
Yeah. What about Mr. Pink? Did he do that?
Is there a Mr. Green?
I don't think so.
My boy.
It'd be Mr. Salmon.
Me?
Yeah.
You'd be
That's
Mr.
Look, if you want to come with me, let's go get
Too late, mate.
right
You
now.
had
Right
the
this
chance to
second,
make the
man,
joke,
'cause
you
I think,
failed.
staying here, man, we should have our fucking heads examined.
Oh, we're gonna get their stories.
So explain the telegram.
Forgot about this.
5-man job. Busted in and busted out of a diamond wholesalers.
Can you move the ice afterwards? I don't know nobody that can move ice.
No problem. We got guys waiting for it.
What you touching me for, man?
Oh!
You wanna fuck with me? I'll show you who you're fucking with.
You wanna shoot me, you little piece of shit? Go ahead, take a shot.
Fuck you, White.
You kids shouldn't play so rough. Somebody's gonna start crying.
It's the blood.
Blonde started shooting
He's the one
everyone.
that started shooting, yeah.
Trunk shot from Quentin Tarantino. Trunk shot.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe a boy.
He does a lot of these. He does one of those in Inglourious Bastards as well.
Talking about.
You're a piece of work, my friend.
So they got a cop.
Ain't a bad idea. Let's get him the fuck out of here.
I want you to know I appreciate all the packages you sent me on the inside.
Hey, what the hell was I supposed to do? Forget about you?
I just want you to know that it meant a lot to me.
Hey, it was the least I could do. I wish the hell I could have done a lot more.
So he's just come out of prison.
He's fucking driving around with a cop in his trunk. I don't know who did what. I will know. I'm practically there now.
They just look like they're beating him up. I don't know if
What do
they're
I
going to
tell these guys
interrogate him.
about Daddy?
Maybe they will actually.
Yeah, I don't think there's any much purpose of beating
Sure,
someone
that's
else.
Probably doesn't know. He's just a regular cop.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
You like being a fucking you?
God.
You're gonna stop nothing, pal.
Oh!
You're gonna fuck.
Alone at last.
He's so intimidating, isn't he?
Just how his calm presence just makes his psychopathic tendencies accentuate.
I've been on the force for only 8 months. They don't tell me anything.
Poor guy,
Nobody
man.
tells me shit. You can touch
He's
me
like
anymore.
an innocent guy.
New guy.
I don't really give a good fuck what you know or don't know. But I'm gonna torture you anyway.
Damn. That's terrifying.
Oh my god.
He's a psychopath, literally. Like,
Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.
I can't imagine. It changes the whole mood of the film.
Of rooting for them in a way, even though they.
No, even just like him walking coolly, like you would expect there to be like ominous music to him walking like that, but it's like stuck in the it makes a
It's
little
the juxtaposition
quirky.
that makes it quirky.
Is this going to be one whole shot? Is he going to come back in and the camera's going to follow him back in with the music still
Oh,
playing?
what is he doing with this?
Yeah, kids playing
Yeah.
or crying.
The music's so good.
He just started dancing again. It's brilliant.
That is an incredible shot and scene.
Yeah. Oh, right on his ear though. Ah, on his ear. That must sting.
But one of the scenes so iconic. What's that? Oh!
He's got a little kid at home.
fire, Scarecrow.
I completely forgot about
Whoa! I thought he was going to be the main antagonist, and now he's dead.
What's your name?
I hope this
What?
guy gets out. What do you say, Marv?
Marvin what?
Marvin.
Marvin Nash. Listen to me, Marvin Nash. I'm a cop. Yeah, I know.
He's the Marvin.
I gotta memorize all this? There's over 4 fucking pages of this shit.
Just think about it like it's a joke, all right? You memorize what's important, the rest you make your own, all right? You can tell a joke, can't you? No. Pretend you're Don Rickles or some fucking body and tell a joke, all right? Now, the things you gotta remember are the details. It's the details that sell your story. Powder chip.
I couldn't do it, man. This undercover cop
You
thing.
gotta know if they
Could you
got hot
imagine
water.
me?
Now. If it stinks.
I could do it.
If something
Tension.
nasty.
They don't know. They don't know shit. You're not gonna get hurt. You're fucking Beretta. They believe every fucking word because you're super cool.
that. They believe every freaking word because you're super cool.
That's what I say in my mirror every
Goes
morning.
our boy.
You're super cool.
Can I ask him?
Right now, it's a matter of business. With the exception of Eddie and myself, who you already know, we're going to be using aliases on this job. Under no circumstances do I want any one of you to relate to each other by your Christian names. What I want you guys to talk about, if you have to, is what you're going to do. That should do it.
I bet he's like,
Hey,
"Ah,
man.
yes, thank God I don't have to say any more
Mr.
about that."
Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink.
Why can't we pick our own colors?
No way, no
I'd love
way.
to be Mr.
Tried
Pink.
it once, it doesn't work.
Who cares what your name is?
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're Mr. White. You have a cool sounding name. All right, look, if it's no big deal to be Mr. Pink, you want to trade?
Hey, nobody's trading with anybody. Now listen up, Mr. Pink. There's 2 ways you can go on this job. My way or the highway. Now what's it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
I'm Mr. Pink. Let's move on.
I feel like it.
There's little things like that. Just
I
little
love the script. man.
tangents.
Yeah. And he did say he shot some cops, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hold it! Hold it! Right there!
Oh my gosh, she's got a
Get in the
gun.
fucking car!
That's how he gets shot. Ah!
He just
He
killed.
didn't even get shot by the police.
Yeah, but he just killed an innocent woman.
Lyle went crazy. Smashed the cop's face. Cut off his ear. Was gonna burn him alive.
This cop?
No.
You're saying that Mr. Blonde was gonna kill you, and then when we got back, he was gonna kill us, take the satchel of diamonds and scram. I'm right about that, right? That's correct. That's your story?
I swear on my mother's eternal soul is what happened.
The man you just killed just got released from prison. He got caught at a company warehouse full of hot items. He could have fucking walked. All he had to do was say my dad's name, but he didn't. He kept his fucking mouth shut. And he did his fucking time, and he did it like a man. He did 4 years for us. So, Mr. Orange, you're telling me that this very good friend of mine, who did 4 years for my father, who in 4 years never made a deal no matter what they dangled in front of him, you're telling me that now that this man is free, and we're making good on our commitment to him, he's just gonna decide out of the fucking blue to rip us off? Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What the hell for? Could this be more bullshit?
God, somebody help him.
Set us up. That lump of shit's working with the LAPD.
I don't have the slightest fucking idea what you're talking about.
Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong.
Like hell I am.
Joe, trust me on this. You've made a mistake.
You don't know jack shit. I do.
How do you know all this?
It's the only one I wasn't 100% on. I should have my fucking head examined going ahead when I wasn't 100%.
That's your proof?
You don't need proof when you have instinct. I ignored it before, but no more. You lost your fucking mind.
Joe, you're making a terrible mistake I'm not gonna let you make.
Come on, guys. Nobody wants this. We're supposed to be fucking professionals.
You put that fucking gun down now.
God damn you, Joe. Don't make me do this.
Larry, stop pointing that fucking gun at my dad!
That happened too fast.
He's hiding under the fucking ramp.
The old guy shot the cop. Yeah? Mr. White shot the old guy, and Eddie.
Eddie, yeah.
And Eddie shot Mr. White.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pink's just leaving.
Just leaving. And he knows where the diamonds are. He's stashed
Oh,
them.
yeah.
So.
And Mr. Brown and Mr.
Oh, he's got them there.
Mr. Brown and Mr. Blue are dead.
I'm sorry. I said we're gonna do it all the time.
Looks like we're going to have to do a little time, did he say? Yeah.
Drop the fucking gun, buddy! Now! Put the gun down! Don't do it! Drop the gun, man! Don't drop the gun! Drop the fucking gun! I'm gonna fucking blow you away!
Christ! The ending! Oh my god!
Brilliant.
Mate, that's an insane ending. The ending is insane.
Insane. So that was our reaction
so
to Reservoir Dogs.
Glad that I
What
haven't
year?
seen it.
What year was it?
I'm so glad that I hadn't seen it up till now. 1990.
I can see why anyone would give Quentin Tarantino enough money to do whatever titles he wanted after this being his first feature film. Like,
1992.
Holy crap.
Like, right. There's one thing about this film which is insane. Like, it's a short film, we were just saying, weren't we? It's actually quite a short film, but it's just a great story. I really like the story. It's so simple and so contained.
Yeah.
Yet the way it's written,
there's no hidden meanings behind anything, but it's just
the way it's written. It's so natural, and it makes you root for so many characters and empathise with so many characters.
It's so well crafted. Yeah, that's what it is.
There's no fact. This is the story. This is the script that everyone wishes they write.
Right, yeah, 100%.
Like, I swear, like, I'd love to have written this. This is insane.
I actually want to analyse the script of this and just see how it was crafted and formed, because it's just flawless.
I don't think there's any... I mean, I love Quentin Tarantino films, right? Yeah. But I get the sense, just for me personally, with the later films that he's producing, I really liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think it had a nice... It's almost like a love letter to Hollywood as well, in a way. Mm-hmm. Wow. But sometimes the later projects feel a bit indulgent, or not vanity projects, but a bit like.
Well, he said
he'll just do what, like.
No, I think what he said is that obviously his earlier films are trying to impress people. His later films are films for himself.
Yeah, and I get that. I can see that.
Yeah.
But this was just amazing.
It was incredible. It's one of the best, if not the best.
I think it's one of his best films. Yeah. Like, I love Django Unchained. I love the Kill Bill films. They have a weird sense of kind of. This is way more grounded. They have especially Kill Bill has a weird sense of kind of being.
But also Django Unchained,
death proof as well.
Django Unchained has a bit of a
kind of unrealistic quality as well.
Yeah.
But. Oh man, this is probably controversial for some people, but I actually like this better than Pulp Fiction.
That's what I agree with that. Everyone thinks that Pulp Fiction is a masterpiece, and it is. I do think Pulp Fiction is incredible.
Yeah.
But I think
and it's another nice story. But do you know what as well? Like, this is a perfectly cast film.
Oh yeah,
like,
brilliantly cast.
Absolutely. And do you know what? I've seen Harvey Keitel and stuff before, but his performance in this is insane, especially at the end where he's holding him there and he's just told him he's the cop and he's like, ah! Oh my God. And then
I find it hilarious that Tim Roth has to play just like throughout the whole movie.
But he's incredible as well, because he has that performance at the start where he's like that. But then you have
him acting, trying to get in.
Then you have that performance of him in the bathroom, which was great.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously the iconic scenes that you've heard of from this film. I heard of the ear cutting scene. But I had no idea how good... Is it Michael Madsen? Yeah, I had no idea how good he was in that scene.
But also how paced it is in order to introduce that scene and how natural it is.
Of the music and the act. And when he comes out and he goes back in the music's just still playing.
One shot.
Yeah. But then, to have him just shot straight away, and it makes sense now, doesn't it? Because he's the cop, and that's why he shot him.
Yeah.
But to have him just shot straight away, wow! And we spoke about it at one point in the film, but he does it in Inglourious Basterds as well, Quentin Tarantino, where he'll follow a character for a while. You're really invested in their story, but then the narrative naturally takes you to another character instead. Yeah. Remember that shootout in the bar in Inglourious Basterds?
Yeah.
And
then you follow the girl.
And you follow this random German private for a bit that's just at the bar, and he's the last one left. And the woman's talking down to him, and I love that kind of storytelling.
Keeps you invested.
So organic and natural.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if I picture him writing this, and he lets the story take him in that direction, opposed to deciding where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's almost like you just slotted into a story that's naturally happening, and it could have carried on. We don't actually see him get shot. We kind of see him fall away a bit, and you hear the gunshots in a way.
Who?
Harvey Keitel.
No, we see him get shot.
You don't actually see the blood or him getting shot like that, though, do you? Like the other characters, you just. It kind of pans slightly, and you see him move away, and then you hear the gunshot. So I imagine he's shot.
Oh.
But I just love the
ending. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
I just love the ending. And then Steve Buscemi just gets away, and he's the last one alive.
But did he get away because the cops arrived pretty early? You kind of
heard the sirens coming there, didn't you?
Yeah, so did he exit, and the sirens come and catch him?
I like to think... Right, Reservoir Dogs sequel with just Steve Buscemi, and he's on a desert island. He's in a Hawaiian island,
and the ghost of the sun played by Jonah Hill.
No, we're on to something here.
No, I think
Nice Guy Eddie. I'm surprised they brought Nice Guy Eddie and his father back at the end.
Yeah,
I'm glad they brought all the characters there, because there is You said it's a tight film. It's just wrapped up, isn't it? It's like
but what I also like is that they throw spanners in the works. So obviously you've got the introduction of the characters on the dining scene, where, by the way, I love it when they pan round the table and everyone's just talking about nothing, but the dialogue's still engaging. But then it cuts. The credits happen. It cuts to them now after the heist, and it's all gone wrong, and it grabs your attention again.
In a way, I'm glad they didn't show the actual shootout, but I wanted to see what happened with Michael Madsen's character and why he just went mad and started shooting people. So I would have wanted to see the interior of the bank as well, and the escape a little bit more, maybe. But I understand why they didn't do it.
Yeah,
really, it's not relevant, is it?
I don't feel the need to see it, because, like they said, he doesn't like alarms. This is the kind of movie where I just love sitting in silence and watching and just absorbing, because as much as you want to comment and react, if you do that, you tend to miss things.
You miss dialogue as well.
Miss dialogue, performances.
There was one scene with Nice Guy Eddie where he sees Vega when he comes out of prison and they're in the father's office. And for a little bit there, I thought, all the other scenes have been played well in that we get background to the character, and we did get a bit of background about his character, didn't we? I think I needed to concentrate more on that.
I think that scene was just establishing his relationship with Vegas. To ultimately bring us to the conclusions, you're saying that he was about to betray us. No, because I know him like a brother. He wouldn't do that. So you're f***ing lying.
Yeah.
Let's get rating.
So that was Reservoir Dogs on VHS.
VHS Blu-ray.
Yeah, I actually I still collect VHSs when I see them. I don't have a VHS player yet, but I've got loads. When I see a really cool classic film, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get that. I don't know why Nice Guy Eddie's got a suit on in the cover there.
Because he never wears a suit.
Yeah, and he does on the DVD as well.
Yeah.
Man, this is a really tough one to rate. I think for me, the direction's really good. The script is amazing. The performances, I didn't speak about them too much there, but I love them. I thought the performances were almost the main strength of the film.
Yeah.
And the narrative's just so tight. He's well shot, just everything's good. The music's good in it. The action's good in it. This is, for me, it's fighting to be his best film.
Yeah.
That I've seen. I need to watch all of his films again, but it is fighting to be his best one. I'm going to give it a 9.5. Because I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it! So for me, it's a classic, and you know what? I'm going to probably watch it again real soon.
Yeah, again, I only watched this, I'd say a year ago.
Yeah.
For the first time, so it's still quite recent.
Man, it was
so
great
I couldn't
just
remember much.
Watching a film like this for the first time, though.
Yeah, I'm actually quite glad that I watched it on my own first, so I could literally just engulf everything about it. But
yeah, because you were looking at me at some point and go, this bit's this is this. But yeah, no, it's cool.
But yeah, like you said, there's something about Quentin Tarantino. He's just as good of a writer than he is a director. He understands the language and he understands the format he's creating. The fact that he can just engross people in the simple dialogue just about absolutely nothing is just I don't understand. It's some sort of black magic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it just takes time, and this is why he's only on his 9th film, because he doesn't. I don't think he rushes. If he really wanted to, he could make 30 scripts, 40 scripts probably, and they wouldn't be good.
No,
but it takes time to craft the dialogue.
I think he said that once he retires from directing, he's going to be writing more. He's going to be writing novels, and he's going to be writing plays as well.
He only wants to do one more film apparently.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
I think he'll do 11, just because he'll be like. 11,
I think he'll do 10, and then in like 10 years' time he'll come back and
maybe
like, he's back.
Maybe, yeah.
He's back.
But again, you can learn so much from this film, and like you said, this is the film, the script that everyone wishes, the first script or the first film everyone wishes they did.
Yeah.
Because it is simple enough for anyone to have come up with, but it's just executed to perfection. So I'm also going to rate it a 9.5.
Mate,
Because
are we Reservoir Dogs? Are our scripts Reservoir Dogs?
I'm Mr. Pink, mate.
Yeah, you do look a bit like Stupid Shelley. Dun, 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 dun.
So, those were our ratings of Reservoir Dogs. We both rated it a 9.5. We strongly agree that it's one of Quentin Tarantino's best films for the reasons in which we've listed.
I wonder if in Quentin Tarantino's last film he's gonna give the star role to himself. Like, Quentin Tarantino plays every part like Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor.
Or it's going to be like Avengers Endgame, where he brings all the characters back from every single film he's done in one big epic fight against Thanos.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what you think. What's your rating of the film? Do you think it's one of his best? What do you rank it? Top 3 Quentin Tarantino films.
I mean, I think everybody has their opinions on Pulp Fiction being an amazing film, Reservoir Dogs being a really good film, and I don't think it's fair to hate on people for having their own preferences of Quentin Tarantino films.
It's subjective.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? People say his films are quite similar, and he's got a tone. I actually think his films are more different than people give him credit for. I really do. especially like.
I think this one and Pulp Fiction are quite similar.
These and Pulp Fiction are quite similar. But when you watch Death Proof and Kill Bill and Django, they're all quite.
What are your top three? Because my top three is probably Reservoir Dogs, Django Unchained, and Pulp Fiction.
Mine, it might actually. No, do you know what? So I'd like to class Kill Bill 1 and 2 as
one
film. I watched them recently and I really liked them. But at the moment, I would say Reservoir Dogs, Django Unchained, and
Pulp Fiction.
I actually really like Death Proof.
Do you think it's one of his best though?
I need to watch. I watched it years and years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago. So I need to watch it again to have a look. No, I love Pulp Fiction. Like I can't really choose.
Do you think it's overhyped?
I think it's overhyped a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if you take a film like this, for me, the writing in Pulp Fiction is really good, but the performances,
the simplicity makes it.
I feel like the performances in this film are better for me than say the performances that Bruce Willis and John Travolta give in Pulp Fiction. I still think it's an amazing film. An amazing film.
Yeah.
But this, for me, has just topped it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. What do you guys think? What's your top three?
And thanks for choosing this in the poll as well.
Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. If you want to. If you want to make sure you get your film recommendation chosen for the next Patreon video, then make sure you become a Patreon and you get to vote on the polls that we have each month. Yeah.
We had Invasion of the Body Snatchers and Reservoir Dogs win this month.
Yeah. Last
month we had Candyman.
Yeah, it was very close this month, so that's why we picked two. But who knows what's going to be next? I'm excited because I'm always excited. You know, having no audience, you guys.
Different films.
Yeah,
as well.
Exactly. But yeah, let us know what you think. Make sure you like the video if you liked our reaction and review.
Drop an old subscribe.
Yeah,
if you got the time.
And hit the notification bell to be reminded of our next video. I think we're very close to starting our Oscar playlist, Oscar Best Picture winners. Playlist.
So there'll be Oscar films that have won Best Picture that we haven't seen.
Yeah, so Tom's picked
history.
5. Yeah, Tom's picked 5. I picked 5, ranging from the 1950s all the way up to 2010s.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a wide range of different films there. So we're looking forward to that. But yeah, other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.